Betrayal, especially being cheated on, can be one of life's most painful experiences. The emotional sting, the feelings of rejection, and the sense of loss can feel overwhelming. But what if you could approach this situation with calm, clarity, and wisdom? What if, instead of letting it break you, you could let it make you stronger? That's what Stoicism offers, a timeless framework to deal with life's most challenging moments. In this video, we're going to explore 5 powerful Stoic ways to handle infidelity and turn this painful experience into an opportunity for growth, resilience, and inner peace. The first Stoic principle is focusing only on what you can control. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminds us that we do not control the actions of others. Whether someone chooses to stay loyal or betray us, it is beyond our influence. Trying to control someone else's actions, thoughts, or feelings is futile, and it will only lead to frustration. What we can control is how we respond to these events. When someone cheats, we cannot change the fact that it happened, but we can choose how to handle it, whether to let it define us, consume us, or guide us toward a place of inner strength. Think about it this way. The act of cheating itself has already occurred. It is a fact in the past, but your response is in the present and fully within your power. Instead of allowing the betrayal to overwhelm you emotionally, Stoicism teaches us to direct our energy inward, maintaining self-discipline, composure, and control over our own thoughts. This is where our true power lies, in mastering our emotions. Let the betrayal be a moment that teaches you more about yourself, your capacity for resilience, and your ability to remain calm amid chaos. Now let's talk about the neutrality of events. In Stoicism, we're taught that events themselves are neutral. It's our judgments about them that cause suffering. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed." What does this mean in the context of infidelity? The act of cheating is just that, an event. It doesn't carry any inherent meaning until we apply our judgment to it. We tell ourselves that it's devastating, humiliating, or unbearable, and those thoughts are what create our emotional turmoil. In reality, the event itself holds no power over you unless you grant it that power. This doesn't mean you ignore the act or pretend it didn't happen. Instead, you shift your perspective. You acknowledge the event for what it is, but strip it of its emotional charge by reframing it. It's not the event that causes suffering, it's how you interpret it. By shifting your thoughts, you regain control over your emotional state. This doesn't mean you won't feel pain, but you can prevent the pain from taking over your life and defining your identity. Moving on to the third Stoic principle, which is to always respond with virtue. When faced with betrayal, the temptation to react with anger, bitterness, or revenge can be overwhelming. After all, we're hurt, and our natural instinct may be to lash out. But the Stoics teach us that we must always respond with virtue, no matter what happens. Our goal should be to act in accordance with our highest values: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. You can think of it like this. When someone betrays you, they may have abandoned virtue, but that does not mean you should follow suit. Instead of allowing their actions to pull you down to a lower level, let their actions remind you to rise above. Responding with anger or revenge only adds more harm to an already harmful situation. In the long run, it doesn't serve you or anyone else. Acting with virtue, on the other hand, strengthens your character and reinforces your dignity. It's not about them, it's about staying true to your moral principles. In the end, how you respond is a reflection of who you are, not who they are. Next, let's talk about accepting the impermanence of all things. In Stoicism, there's an important concept of impermanence, the idea that everything in life is temporary. Relationships, feelings, possessions, and even people. Relationships, no matter how deeply we value them, are subject to change, just like everything else in life. People grow, evolve, and sometimes move away from us emotionally or physically. As painful as this reality might be, it's essential to recognize and accept that nothing lasts forever. Seneca, another prominent Stoic philosopher, often wrote about the importance of understanding that change is inevitable. When we cling to the idea that something will last forever, we set ourselves up for disappointment. By embracing impermanence, we learn to appreciate the present moment without becoming overly attached to what we can't control. If someone cheats, it's a reflection of the changing nature of their relationship with you, not necessarily a reflection of your worth. You are still whole, valuable, and capable of finding peace and happiness again. Cheating may mark the end of a relationship, but it doesn't have to mark the end of your personal growth or inner peace. Lastly, the fifth Stoic way to handle being cheated on is to see adversity as an opportunity for growth. The pain of being cheated on is very real, and no one is asking you to ignore that pain. But Stoics view adversity not as something to be avoided, but as something to be embraced. Because within adversity lies the seed of growth and transformation. Marcus Aurelius believed that adversity is like fuel for the soul. It sharpens us, strengthens our character, and helps us develop virtues like patience, courage, and resilience. When faced with betrayal, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I become wiser, more grounded, and more compassionate because of this experience? By shifting your mindset from one of victimhood to one of empowerment, you regain control of your life's narrative. The betrayal is no longer something that happened to you, but something that happened for you, an experience that helps you grow into a stronger, more self-aware version of yourself. In Stoicism, there's a saying, the obstacle is the way. The challenges we face, the pain we endure, and the hardships we encounter are not things to be avoided. They are the path. They are opportunities to develop and refine our inner strength. Instead of dwelling on what was lost or what could have been, use this moment of betrayal as a chance to build a stronger foundation for yourself. Cheating may be the obstacle, but it can also be the way forward toward greater clarity, resilience, and self-respect. So, those are the 5 Stoic ways to handle being cheated on. Focus on what you can control, understand that events are neutral, respond with virtue, accept the impermanence of all things, and see adversity as an opportunity for growth. By embracing these Stoic principles, you can transform one of life's most painful experiences into a powerful moment of personal evolution. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insights on Stoicism and how to apply its timeless wisdom to modern life. Thank you for watching, and remember, true strength comes from within.